And finally, just one last thing on this topic. I mean, of all the roles to have in history among the nations, to be the nation whose role it is to bring a direct connection of God into the world. If you think, you know, there is a purpose, there is a God, that sounds like the most important role. If we're describing ourselves as having that role, is there not a sense at which that is therefore sort of self-described superiority?
If you see that as superior, I would not be stubborn. I wouldn't argue about that. That is what's unique and great about us, no question. But let me remind you again that unless the circuit is closed at all points, the electricity doesn't flow. If that orchestra has one instrument that's faulty, the music doesn't happen. In other words, we can fulfill that role as coordinator, if you like, of the spiritual project of mankind, only if every other piece is filling its role perfectly.
Right.
So that's very important. So is it racist? Maybe it is. Is it exclusionary? No. Is it very special, our role? Yes, it is.
The globalist cabal are exponentially worse than their fabricated image of those whom they've deemed in the past as evil, like Hitler. The great lie that carries on as the narrative is wielded like a weapon against Europe, and as it becomes a growing chapter of their sick desert religion. They want people too scared to defy them. They want people keeping the blinders on. They want masses of ignorant and shallow, coward fools. The global government will continue its derooting. It will keep inducting each generation into its lazy gadget world. It will keep bombing and killing, and it won't stop until it crashes everything. But will we be here anymore, as ancestors to our future children? I sure hope that when civilization does someday collapse, that our European ancestors live on, in a new era where life returns to simplicity and focuses on the tribe at hand, with eyes wild, there in the moment, in harmony with nature. Great thunderstorms have surely been the most entertaining for me. I've lived off-grid before. I've made bow and arrow and hunted my own deer. I remember being in the forest when the thunderstorms came on fast and poured over me as I was collecting stave to make a new bow. The cracking of lightning and the rolling of thunder. It was timeless out there, and I know now more than ever that my experiences can't be remotely touched by any form of global tyranny by the negative side of humanity's modern grid. We need ancient tradition. Hail Odin. I hope when you hear this, my brothers who are being led to the slaughter, that you will find the light to the right path and soon hail our ancient ones, our ancestors, as I do now.